Hi, I'm Tal, and in this episode we'll be returning to Space Haven. We've got guns and we're about to take over a derelict spacecraft. Okay, and that's docked. This is a cargo dock here for unloading cargo. These two craft are mining craft, and this here is our little vessels. So, I'm not really a science fiction type of guy, so I don't know the correct terminology. Like a small fighting craft. So we're gonna come all the way over here, and this is an abandoned shuttle, an abandoned ship. Yeah, see, it's called Shuttle 1396. So we'll just call it a shuttle. So as we get closer, we'll just speed that up a fraction. Here we can click on dock and we select the docking bay, and the ship's going to automatically go around and dock for us. Now, needless to say, these derelict ships are not abandoned completely. So let's just get ready for some action. If you have any type of fear of alien type creatures, look away now. Alienophobia? Alright, I'll stop. Okay, so here we go. They're still drafted, so now we can control them by right-clicking around the map. And our task now is to look around and actually unlock the ship. Now, if we see anything we don't like, we've obviously armed ourselves with pistols and shotguns, so here we go. Okay. It looks like we just shot an alien. Okay. And obviously here, we can control everyone individually. Look out, here's trouble. Backup's coming, Noe. No. Noe? Okay. So we want to finish unlocking exploring the rest of the ship. The fog of war. Starvation. Oh, I see. Because we didn't have tables, they couldn't eat, maybe. Okay, we want to finish this off as quick as we can then, so we can get the crew back, get some food into their bellies. Okay, how do we get in here? There we are. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a door there. Okay. Okay, so we finish exploring the ship. And there it is, fully explored. Now there's something here to pick up. So we can send the team over here. Okay, salvage available. And this is the part that's interesting. So now what we do is we undraft everyone and we undraft the ship. So because we need this to be automated. Now, we click on the ship and we go to salvage. And this is the cargo that is able to be salvaged from our ship, from the ship that we just explored. Okay, so we're sending it all back to our mothership, the HSS Faye. Just in case we need to click that. There we are. Now I think we can also click on these and open the salvage. Yeah, here we go. So we click on that and we say accept. And I think you need to do this for all of them. So open salvage, accept. It's a little bit quirky there. And we do the same thing again, open salvage, there, accept. Can't double click on it or anything, no. Okay, so maybe a bit easier from back here. Open salvage, accept. Yeah, that's a bit easier. And, oh, now I've lost, was it this one? Yeah. Accept. And they're going to start going backwards and forwards, unless it's bedtime. Oh, you can see, yeah, there it is, the ship's. Yes, that's cool. So you can see the ship's back on its way back. So it's an automated process. So now we're going to queue this up as well. So the salvaging tasks, we're just basically adding it to the queue. And I think we've basically done it all. So we'll speed this up now. Ah, yes. Yeah, so, okay. So that's really interesting. You can see our crew are actually in the ship. And they're loading everything up in the bay. And they're shuttling backwards and forwards. And they've come back because it's bedtime. So we're going to take opportunity here to link this power. And these two aren't getting power. That's strange. Okay, we'll just build another one. Not on the power grid. I don't understand why. It doesn't let me link it. We'll just dismantle it. And there we are. So we link that in. Oop, there it is. Links. And we can link that to the main one. Actually, we'll link it to this wall unit here because it's only got 2 out of 3. Oh, we didn't want to link it to both. That's better. Okay, so we can close that. And we're all happy again. We've all got power. So they woke up. And they've gone back over to continue that salvage task. Still dealing with some starvation. Which isn't so good. Now, there's a couple, while they're doing the salvage, there's a couple of menus up here. We're in the tactical menu right now, but there's a priority menu, which again is very similar to Oxygen Not Included, where we prioritize the tasks. And they've got a schedule. So this is their sleep, their free time. We're going to give them a little bit more free time, and we can just throw that in like that. And there's which crew are assigned to which ship. So we go back to our tactical menu. And there's the team. So now it's time to build the hyperdrive and the bridge. So we go to crew, ship, and there's a bridge, and there's the hyperdrive. Look at that. Alright, so it doesn't fit, so we're going to need to extend. We're going to need to extend the hull. There we are. And I did read in the Kickstarter notes that you can build asymmetrical ships, but there's no way that I would be able to do that. Okay, so we've got them building the bridge, and they've jumped into the mining craft, and they're using that to construct the hull extension, which is going to allow us to place the hyperdrive. Did I mess that up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay, so we're going to wait. We're going to speed this up while they construct the hull. And I'm pleased to see that they got some food into their bellies. There they are. So they're sitting down and eating. And obviously the next step there. Look, there we go. They're trying out a new toilet. Everyone's having a turn. Love it. There's no shame in space. Now, while they're having a sleep, where's their other person? Oh, they're coming back from the salvage task. There we are. Oh, it's no. Noe? No. Get yourself some sleep, man. Okay, so while they're having a rest at triple speed, we'll go in and we'll have a quick look. So for the crew, we've got the science tab, hypersleep chamber and a medical bed. Life support we've already seen. There's ventilation there for when you create rooms. The facilities, we've got a kitchen, a jukebox, an arcade machine, and we've already seen the toilet. And then we've got some chairs, beds, lights, tables and couches. In the production tab, we've got storage, we've got our power, which we've seen, we've got grow beds and an autopsy table. Check this autopsy table out. The autopsy table enables crew members to dissect and butcher various creatures. Love it. Okay, now that they're all up, let's get back onto the task of building the hyperdrive. So hopefully they're going to continue to extend the hull. And the salvage mission is still underway. And that is a hyperdrive. Now we're going to have a quick look and see how the salvage mission's going. And there's still a little bit more to go. Just want to make sure that this task's been queued. So that salvage mission's still ongoing. Now we're going to add some power for our hyperdrive. This could just be called Power Haven. Let's go with a smaller power node. That should do the job. And I'm sure that in scenario 2 we'll play around with the aesthetics of the ship and maybe making it look a little bit more like a spaceship. For now we're just a flying biscuit with a hyperdrive on the back. Okay, so once again we want to click on the power and we want to link that so it's part of the power array, and now we've got power for our hyperdrive. Now we want to continue this salvage mission, and look at him go. It's actually nearly done, so we'll just wait. But all of these little boxes were those large items that were dismantled, and so now the crew are running around and they're actually moving all of the cargo to the cargo bay, and then the ship automatically, yeah, it's like a little chute here, see, and it just sucks it all up into the ship, into our what do we agree we were going to call it? The shuttle. It sucks it all up into the shuttle and off it goes. This is just too many resources, even in an alpha. I just can't. I can't stop. I can't just run away and leave all these resources behind. I've got to get them all. And you can see that the bottom bar on them is their oxygen. And as they deplete their oxygen stores, we just saw there with Job, great name, Job, his oxygen was getting low, but they get back in the ship. The ship holds its own oxygen stores as well. It's replenishing now. It holds 10,000, and off to sleep they go. I see. So there's 3 squares there that I can't utilize. Hopefully I don't need to get in there for anything. Okay. So they're having their little good morning toilet visit and breakfast. I want to look at the little coffee icon. It's a great idea. So while our crew have a coffee, we'll wrap up this episode and return with the final episode for Scenario 1, where we test out our new hyperdrive. So while playing a game of Dead by Daylight today, someone in the lobby told me that every time a YouTuber tells them to like and subscribe, he tells them to get wrecked. So this episode, I'm not going to say it, but I will tell you that without the likes, subs and comments, tiny channels like ours will never get found in the search engine and will never grow. I'm trying my best to make sure that we do. So instead of saying what shall not be said, I'll just remind you about our epic merch, which you can find in the description, along with the details for our Patreon page, which I've done a new trailer for. Thanks for watching and have a great day.